Investors, hello, this is Stock AI Insights channel, a few minutes of AI-powered insight into the market. Just a reminder, this is for educational reference only, not investment advice. Today, we are parsing a really key development covered by Jennifer Elias over at CNBC. In her article, Google is unleashing Gemini AI features on Gmail. Users will have to opt out. So let's get right to it. The big question on every investor's mind has got to be this. As Google pushes its most powerful AI, Gemini, right into the heart of its most used product, are we watching them launch their new killer app? You know, the kind of thing that could lock in their market dominance for a whole new generation? Okay, let's dive in and see. All right, first things first, let's break down exactly what's changing here. And you've got to understand, Google isn't just tacking on a new button. No, they're weaving AI into the very fabric of how billions of people communicate every single day. Now, take a look at what we're talking about. This isn't just one thing. We've got AI-generated summaries for those ridiculously long email threads. We've got AI overviews popping up right at the top of your search results inside Gmail. And the suggested replies are getting way smarter, actually understanding the context of the chat. But here's the real kicker, that last bullet point. Some of these features, they're going to be turned on by default. That means you'll have to go in and actively turn them off. That is a massive, massive lever for getting people to use. And this quote from Google's own blog just hits the nail on the head. I mean, think about it. You open an email chain with, 50 replies? And boom, right at the top, you get a perfect summary of the key decisions and what you need to do next. This is not a gimmick, folks. This is a direct attack on information overload. It's a huge productivity boost. And Google is betting that once you get a taste of this, you're never going to want to go back. So that's the what. Pretty impressive, right? But for us as analysts, the how and the why, well, that's where the real story is. Let's dig into how this builds into a seriously powerful competitive strategy. The strategy here is, honestly, it's so simple, it's brilliant. It's not about building some new, shiny AI chatbot that you have to go find and sign up for. Nope. It's about taking their top-of-the-line Gemini AI and plugging it directly into a tool that literally billions of us already use every single day. This is a pure distribution play. And you can see the logic laid out right here, step by step. Step 1, you build the most powerful engine you can. That's Gemini. Step 2, you put that engine into your most popular car. That's Gmail. Step 3, you leverage the fact that billions of people already have the keys to that car for instant, widespread use. And what's the result? A huge move to solidify their lead in this incredibly high-stakes AI race. And that brings us to Google's single biggest weapon in this fight. You could call it their ultimate competitive moat. 3 billion. Just let that number sink in for a second. That is not a user base. That is a global digital civilization. While all their competitors are out there spending fortunes just to get people to try their product, Google can roll out its latest AI to a population bigger than entire continents with basically the flip of a switch. And this slide really breaks down what we're calling the distribution game. On the left, you've got Google's position. It costs them virtually nothing to get a new user for this feature. And they immediately get this massive fire hose of data and feedback to make their AI even better. Now, look at the right. That's the mountain that rivals like OpenAI and Anthropic have to climb. They have to build, they have to market, and they have to convince every single user to sign up, one by one. That is incredibly expensive, and it is so time-consuming. Okay, so this brings us to the big so what question. What does all this actually mean for the market, for Google's stock? How is Wall Street reacting to this strategy? Well, the market is definitely paying attention. I mean, fueled by all these AI advancements, Alphabet didn't just have a good year, it became the top-performing tech megacap. It even blew past Apple's market cap for the first time in years. This isn't just buzz, this is real investor confidence getting priced right into the stock. And just look at the whole playing field. While Alphabet's public value is surging, the private market is placing absolutely colossal bets on its competitors. You have OpenAI with a staggering private valuation, and Anthropic is also raising money at a massive valuation. The amount of money, the stakes in this generative AI market are just astronomical. So what's the bottom line here? Our analysis shows this isn't just another feature update. No way. Google is fundamentally changing the rules of the game. They are making the AI race less about who has the smartest algorithm locked away in a lab, and more about who can get a really great algorithm into the hands of the most people the fastest. They are weaponizing their user base. And that really leaves us with a critical question for the future, right? As this powerful AI gets embedded deeper and deeper into our most personal digital conversations, what happens next with our data, with our privacy? That's a huge risk and opportunity factor every single investor needs to be watching.
AI analyst verdict. Google is proving the AI race has become a war of distribution. Share your thoughts in the comments. See you next episode.